All right. Hello, everyone. So, welcome to another episode of me working on the Vectrex emulator. Today I just wanted to work on something that's not super necessary, but something that I'd like to do, which is in my emulator when I'm looking at the disassembly of the instructions, I have some trouble sometimes remembering what each of these instructions actually are. So what I would like to just have like a little description of what each instruction is. I want to be able to just add that into this opcode table. I have here like the instruction opcode value, the name, and addressing mode, the number of cycles it takes, or base number of cycles, and the size. And I'd like to also have in this table just a short description, so like neg would say negate, and ASR is arithmetic shift right. So just something like that. And I thought it would be fun to kind of like do this programmatically, because I have this PDF file here, and in this PDF file I have on all these pages there's these sections where there's the instruction name right there, followed by this nice little description here. And so I just thought it would be cool if I could like extract this, like here add with carry memory into register, add memory into register 8-bit, see if I could do that. So to do that, that's weird. Anyway, to do that, what I decided to do is see if I could do that with Python. I have here Python open in my VS Code here, and I looked online at how to extract stuff from PDFs and found that there's this package called PyPDF2. I pip installed it, and I'm trying to figure out now how to extract lines of text from one of these pages. So for example here, okay, over here I'll just kind of start all over. So yeah, so from PyPDF2 I import the file reader. I open the file. This is the PDF file that I'm interested in. I create a PDF file reader on it. Then I'm able to get a page out of the reader with this function getPage, which returns some kind of page object. And that's it. And after that I was trying to figure out what the next step is. I found this function on page here, so if I do page dot, I can see like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Apparently I can iterate over keys and stuff. I kind of looked at that, but it's not really what I'm looking for, because it's more about the structure of the PDF file. And what I'm trying to find is to get at the text. Now there is this function extract text, which I tried. So if I do this does indeed get me the text, except it looks as though new line information isn't there. So it says here, these operations make the 6809. So if I go into my PDF, sorry, that was page 59. So right here at the top, these operations make the 6809 a high-powered. So that's in there. Now, individual instructions. So there, let's see here. Reference card. Okay, so actually, interesting. So maybe I am interested in those sections. I don't know. Although over here I have probably what I'm looking for. ABX followed by add D. Yeah, it looks like white space, tabs, all of that, new lines have all been eaten up. Just kind of sucky. It'd be really cool if I could extract the text but kind of like keep the formatting of the text. But I'm not quite sure. I was kind of looking online. I found this one Stack Overflow that how to read line by line in PDF file using PyPDF. So that sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. And what this person did was go through each page, call that extract text, add his own new line, which I don't quite understand. It looks like it's just going to add a new line at the end of each page. Content dot replace strip split and the call here. So he's saying I have some code to read from a PDF file. Is there a way to read line by line, not pages? Here's a code for reading the PDF pages. So yeah, I think that's exactly right. Okay, so this is really just getting a whole page and then he's putting a new line at the end. But somebody here says, looks like what you have is a large chunk of text data that you want to interpret line by line. And you can use the string IO class to wrap that content as a seekable file-like object. Big, ugly contents. Sure. I guess I could try that. Like, I guess the assumption is that the new lines are embedded in there and I'm just not seeing it. So let's see if that's true. So if I string IO. Am I not supposed to have string IO? Python import string IO. Oh, it looks like I should. Import string IO. No module named string IO. Is this Python 2.7 only? Oh, 2.7. What about 3.6? Is there any string IO? String IO Python 3. Instead, the IO module. Import the IO module and use io.string IO. Okay. From string IO import. Alright. From IO import string IO. Okay. Alright, that's cool. So maybe I should just, okay, I'll try that after. So import string IO, alright, then I can apparently create a string IO object around the content, which would be this text. So page.extract text. Maybe just this. Okay, so that does return a string IO object from which apparently, if I do this, let's see if this works, read line. It's as I suspected. So I guess that's what it is that extract text is doing a whole bunch of conversions on the data. I think I can actually take a look at that. If I go into Python, where do I have this again? Python 3.5 on my C drive. And forget where these are kept. Lib. PyPDF2, I guess. So here's PyPDF2. So it's not too big. And here's all the code. So let's extract text in here. Yeah. Locate all text drawing commands in the order they are provided in the content stream and extract the text. This works well for some PDF files but poorly for others, depending on the generator used. This will be refined in the future. Do not rely on the order of the text coming out of this function, as it will change if this function is made more sophisticated. Okay. Note, we check all strings are text string objects. Byte string objects are not strings where the byte to string encoding was unknown, so adding the text here would be gibberish, okay? So it's doing some kind of iteration, I guess, yeah, iteration on these contents operations, looking for specific types of operators. So he does introduce new lines in certain places. I wonder if there's text string objects somewhere else. Get document info. I really thought it would be simpler to get data out of a PDF file in Python, but it's really not looking like that. It's because the thing is, you know, I could search through the buffer for the instruction, but it's going to be hard to figure out, you know, which part of this text is what I need. Yeah, like it'd be really hard here. Like I'd need to know that this is the part I want yeah, no, that doesn't work. I really need this to be at least line based. I could say, well, if the first token is the instruction I'm looking for, then read the rest of the line, something like that. But without that information, I guess it depends. Like he says, depends on the PDF file, and somehow this one is not encoded in the way we would need it to be, which is really strange. In context. For operands, operator in content operations. I wonder if I could I think I could step into this kind of code in here. I got that working at some point. If I can just, okay, let's see. Let's do this. Text is equal to this. Let's try this. Start debugging. Okay, F11. Let's see if this did not work. Okay, let me just try that again because I got some kind of firewall error. F11. It's a shame. Why can't I step into extract text? We have the code. you can really see that it's just a plain old string. Nothing magical in there. That's a shame. Python step into module function, or I don't know. Debug foo. You can interactively debug a function with PDB as well, provided the script while debug does not exit at the end. Maybe VS Code, Python, debugger, step into module function. I don't know. I don't know enough about debugging with Python actually for this to work. Step into is indeed that. Like, if I start debugging, can I like step into an import? No, that's it. Output, debug console, nothing. Debug. All right. Is there like another way to parse PDF files? Maybe C#? Yeah, not that cool. What is this about? What does he mean here? Strip. I mean, wouldn't there I think this will just split on white space. extract text. Okay. Strip. And split. Yeah. Completely useless. Extract text, split lines. Oh, split lines. That's interesting. And there are no lines because that's just a function on string, I guess. Yeah, so that's it. The whole thing is one line. Still not useful. Yeah, I think in the end the problem is this specific PDF file does not give us the data in a way we need it to, or at least this library doesn't seem to handle it the way we would need it to. I am curious though about this function, like this code, extract text. Because I can get the content of contents like they're doing here. I was messing around with that earlier. Like page, I think it was page get contents, filter flat decode. Is instance. I don't think I know what content stream is. Content stream. Right. And what is a content stream? I guess content stream is a type defined somewhere in, maybe I have to do pypdf2.contentstream, right? Just always forget how I have to write this. Okay, like that. Alright, pypdf.contentstream. Pypdf is not defined. Pypdf2. What if I just import the whole thing? Now is content stream defined? It's still not defined. Okay. Search for it in the folder, current directory. Just search for it. Ah, here we go. Class content stream. It's in pdf.py. I guess it's because it's not public, so it's totally internal, right? Oh no. PDF file writer is a normal class. Class content stream. Okay, from pypdf2 import content stream. Okay. Then I can import PDF file writer. Why? Why kind of import PDF file writer, but not image object. Okay, so I don't know what's special about some classes versus others. That's what happens when you don't really know. I don't really know Python, how modules really work and how to set them up and stuff. I mean, maybe there's a place where you have to say what's exported in a module and what's not. Yeah, that's probably what it is. There's probably some file or something. Maybe it's this. Oh, I don't know. All right. Because what I'm wondering is, maybe it's this. This is the only place where text is being appended with no new line in the middle. What if I modify this? Can I do that? I have no idea if I can do this. Like, what if I break it? How do I how to edit an installed package. Actually, you should never edit an installed package. Instead, you should install a forked version. Sure. Instead, you should put the source code under development directory and install it with... Okay. Okay, sure, I shouldn't do it, but can I do it? Mm-hmm. Dist packages? Oh, is there like two copies or something? There's site packages and dist packages? No. There's only site packages. Oh, because it doesn't go into that folder. Probably my users. Just a link to site packages. Okay. Is it because I need to do a pip install again after I've modified it? Yeah, but what does that do? I installed it using pip install -e. I navigate inside to this directory and edit a file. However, when I run some package, it does not reflect the change. If the package is on pipe, could you tell me the package name? You should keep the package under control with something like Git. When you build a package, all the new files that are created will be marked by Git, and then you can, okay. Completely useless. Modify the source and then install it from your modified version. At best, doing so would mean pip will believe that particular file. Modify the source code and either build a new custom package or just install from source. Right. Fair enough. I guess I could try that. I mean, I don't know what happens if if it has already been installed with pip. Do I need to like remove it first? But I know that PyPDF2 is on GitHub here, so I could clone it. Let's try that. So if I go to here, git clone PyPDF2, PyPDF2. Okay, so I don't know, let's see what happens if I run setup like this. No commands supply. Oh, I gotta do install. Okay. So this copies it to build lib and potentially overwrites the PyPDF2. So I might have like messed up the state of pip, I don't know. Okay, so let's say this is what I need. So I might be able. Okay, yeah, that's it. Look, everything got reloaded. Okay, that's actually kind of good. I guess, yeah, it undid my change. So now, if I were to make the change actually in source, so in this version right here, yeah, let me open it actually in VS Code. PDF.py, okay, extract text, all right. So yeah, what I wanted to try was adding a new line here. So if I do that, can I just install? Does that do the right thing? Well, it did add this, okay. And now, if I come back to my get page 59, I have no idea if this is working. Okay, what if I put some garbage in here? So that's garbage. And if I run the pip setup python install, running install, running build py. Okay, so that would have updated it with my garbage in it. And if I come here and re-import, it's really not picking it up. Unless it's because I need to close this instance of Python to kind of like reload. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Kind of sucks though. Now I've lost all my commands. All right. Copy paste these lines. Oh, okay. So I did have to restart the environment for it to pick up on that change. So if I undo the garbage text, install it, okay, now it actually remembers. So import, open, reader, page, extract. Okay. So yeah. So that doesn't fix it, and that introduces a lot of new lines. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so that did not fix it at all. think this is enough to say that I'm not going to get this working today, so I'm going to stop working on this, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Didn't really need it anyway. Okay. I'll look into it. Maybe there's a better way to parse PDF files, or maybe I can get this information from another place. I actually might have better something better that has descriptions. I have so many of these. Yeah, here again I have a table. I think I actually built my table from this one, but I don't have the descriptions of the instructions here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. This file has what I need right here. Description here. Okay, so I could use this. So I could, yeah. Just thinking about how to merge. Even if I can extract all of this, I can make a little dictionary of instruction to description, which is cool. And then I would like to take these lines, look up these in the dictionary, and then re-output this line. Yeah, a little bit of PDF magic, I could do that in Python. Okay. So here I'll use, just won't use this stuff here. Okay, so let's open this file. And then for line in get, I think it's that. We'll start with this. Oh yeah. So print R is not defined. Oh, F. What is it again? read lines. That's it. Lines. No? Syntax error? I think I forgot the colon. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's good. So I can split. Should I be doing split? Yeah. So let's say tokens equals to line.split on this. And key will be tokens of 0. Value or description, what we're looking for here is tokens of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming it's actually there. Key value format. Okay, so if tokens dot if len of tokens is greater than or equal to 5 or 6 actually, then we do this. I guess I read this wrong. So it's 0. Oh, unless I'm getting a 0 for the one. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. 0 is going to be the blank space. I guess I don't know if there's a way to say split, but remove empty strings from the result. But anyway, I don't really care. So let's 1 and 6, 7. Okay, whatever. So this should work. There we go. Okay, so let's remove this line here and only print what we care about. So here, a bunch of useless ones, I don't care. And then I have the actual ones I care about. ABX. Oh, I should probably strip. Yeah, the only problem here is I have some stuff. I need to kind of clean up this data a little bit because this is not going to work with. Doesn't exactly match what I have in my own table. Like I can see, like, you know, here add CA space S. Okay, they're showing with an accumulator. I think that's what it means. Is that what it means? A equals to A plus S plus C. Add with carry. Whereas for me, okay, that's it. It's ADCA or ADCA. That's it, because it can be one of the accumulators, so A, with A or B. So that's what this stands for. Okay. Okay, so I guess, is there, yeah. Not sure what they're differentiating here. Compare user stack pointer. I guess there must be a CMPS. Oh yeah. But when it says little I, what does little I stand for? Lowercase I. Oh wait, like an immediate value? Is that what it means? Is there a compare for immediate? Compare A immediate, compare B X immediate. So what I think I'm going to do, LBCC, long conditional branch. I was thinking I'd just trim and then remove any lowercase letters off the end. And I think that will allow me to do like a substring match with what I have in here, hopefully. So like for example, LBCC, I think it would just become LB, which is long branch. Yeah, and I would match all of these. Then sometimes I have like better matches, so that's have to be careful with the substring match. It's a bit annoying. Long branch, always. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do an exact match first, and if I don't find it, then I do a kind of like a substring match. Something like that. Okay, so let's see. So I get this key here. Definitely want to. What am I looking? What's the word? It's not strip. It's trim. It's not trim. That's from C#, isn't it? Oh, I think it is strip actually. Is it strip? Split and strip? Yes. Okay. That is exactly what it was. And I want to remove lowercase letters. Does that exist? C is lower. That's in a string. Yeah, is lower. Okay. What do I want to do? It's not really what I want. I think I'm going to use regex instead. I never remember how to use regex in Python. Import RE. There's the string. So that's for searching. That's iterating, finding, sub. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I want. So the pattern would be pattern replacement pattern. In the input string. Okay, all these ones are garbage. Okay, like this one. Oh, I think I needed to assign the result. Yeah. I think it's working. Here I have add s became add. That's good. So let's do that. And strip it actually here. So now, there we go. That's a lot closer to what I'm looking for in my own table. Load effective address, there we go. And sometimes we get double, because I guess there were two instances. For example, logical shift right. If we look here, okay, yeah, that's okay. Doesn't matter if there's duplicates. Okay, so this would allow me to build my dictionary of opcodes to description. Let's say ops to description is a dictionary. So I should be able now to say I think that's how we do it in Python. Yeah. So let's say I comment this out and I print. Can I do that? Can I print? Oh yeah, I'll just iterate. KVP in ops to description. Print KVP never remember how to do this. Well, that actually worked. And that's awesome. No, okay, no, that's not what I want. Okay, what if I just do print KVP? Python. Dictionary. I think there's like some special syntax for it. For key, oh, that's it. Key comma value. Dot iter items. And now I can say missing this closing brace. I think iter items is from Python 2. Could it be? Yeah. Okay, so that's good. So now I've got all that. So the next thing I need now is I need this file here. Yeah, let me try something. So now I've done that. So let's open instead. We'll use F. Just open this other file. Let's go through each line again of this file. And let's look for any line that starts with this. If line dot what's the end starts with, begins with, so let's see if this builds. Okay. Print a line. So let's stop printing this. Perfect. That should get me all of them yet. So I've got my line, and now I want to try to do like a match on the second string. So I can do a regex search for everything up until a quote. Then I want to take what's inside there up until the next quote. I think I need to put a question mark here because I don't want it to be a greedy one, even though I think there's only one quote, so it doesn't really matter. So okay, I'll just leave it like this. I'll use single quote here so I can use double quotes inside. And then take, so search for that. It's like if len of match is greater than 1 or something. Okay, let me just go back here. Again, I never remember how to do this. Sorry, search, match. Oh, that's right. This will print June 24, the full match. This will print June. I think that's it. No. Oh, right. I gotta say which string to search. Search the line itself. Right. Oh, yeah. Match itself could be none. So if match is not none, and I got nothing. I think this regex is not working. Search for everything up until a quote. Actually, I can debug this. So here, line. Matches none. What am I doing? Thinking like Vim syntax or something. Did I get a match? Okay, I got a match. And apparently I can't call len on group. Why not? Match. Oh, okay, it's not an array. It's like some kind of object. Oh, I mean, I guess I don't have to check this. I mean, if we have a match, it implies that it's there. Yeah. Let's try that again. There we go. Take off this breakpoint. I should get all my instructions. Obviously some of these will not be matched, but it's okay. I'll patch that up kind of manually. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so I found them. And so if I have a match, now I need to look that match up in my dictionary. How do I find again? get. It returns none if it's not found. Okay. So what I'll do here is I'll say if it's equal to none, continue. So we look it up like this. If value is equal to none, no, let's say it's not equal to none. We found it, so now what? Let's output the line with that at the end for now. And I can do some, yeah, let's just do that. Let's print this, followed by, yeah, line and value. So let's just start with that and see what that looks like. So why do I have a new line here? Oh, because the line I read itself has a new line embedded in it. So what I want to do is take the line and strip it. Yeah, there we go. Hey, that's pretty good. So these are all the ones that were actually found. Now, there's a whole bunch I didn't find. So let's print those out as well. Okay, cool. So obviously illegal ones are okay. This one we know because it's got like 2 names in one, so I can fix that manually. Does that make sense? That makes sense. You know what I'll do is I'll just print the illegal ones for now, just so I can focus on that. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like an empty statement. What was it again? Pass or something? Gotta remember my Python. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually getting quite a few here that I would have expected to be found. Oh no, that's it. This is the problem where I need to do a substring match if I don't find an exact match. That's it. Right, that makes sense. Okay, so if I'm not finding it, now I got to do the substring match. So how do I do that? So maybe what I could do is I could take my op, it's basically going to be always the same thing. It's like just chop off the last one, because that's going to be like add B instead of add A. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll just chop off the last letter. So let's say op equals to op up until the last one. Is that how you do that again? Yeah. So now we do this and we look for this guy. And if it's not equal to none, we print that one as well. Okay, there we go. Else. So now we're in the not found case. So let's see what this gives us. Actually, I'm really interested to see just when this one works. Yeah, there's something weird I did with the indentation here. Oh yeah, all of this gets brought back. There we go. So these are all the ones that now got resolved because I chopped off the last letter. Load effective address, yeah. Negate accumulator, complement accumulator. This is good. So now let's see what this leaves us with. This actually might be good enough. So I'll take this out. I'll put a pass in here. And take this, put this back. So what's left? Okay, not much. But there are a few here. EXG, so why didn't it find EXG? EXG. Probably because of this comma in there. Why again? What did I do? Okay, that's it. I removed only lowercase letters, but I guess I could add a comma in there. So that should give me EXG in there, so I should not see it anymore. Yeah. Oh, there's also asterisk for reset. But what is reset? I don't really care about that, but I do. Okay, oh, okay, it's not really an instruction, that's why. Okay, ignore that. Okay, so this one has a slash, a slash, a slash. So maybe what I could do is for these ones is I could actually look up the, just like chop off the slash part and look up this one. That would be good. Now what about this? Long BRN, LBRN. I guess I don't have the long ones. So I could chop off the L at the beginning, because that would be the same thing. It's just a long version. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's try that. So I'll do the L one first. So else. It's going to get kind of messy here, but it doesn't matter. So next try. So I'll just put some comment here just to try chopping off the last character for when it's a register name. Try chopping off first character or when it's an ls, when it's a L or a long instruction starts with L. I mean, I could actually check for that. I can say else if op dot starts with, was it? Yeah, starts with L, capital L. And I'll put an else here. So in this case, we want op to be the same thing, but starting at one index till the end, and then we look it up again. Okay, so I think this is going to start to be a bit annoying if I don't have some kind of found equals true, and then I'll do like found equals false here, capital F, capital T. And I'll take this off and just kind of wait till the end and say if not found, I'll print this. Okay. So if it starts with L, I do this. I try to chop it off. So let's see if I catch all the cases where it starts with L. Syntax error. Oh, it's not this, it's elif, right? Yeah. If not found is wrong. Okay, that actually did not work. If I can find some of those long ones that it's not working for it. I mean, here I know it's because of the slash. I mean, maybe I need to handle that before. Here, LBR. So now it becomes BR, but I don't have a BR in my table. Yeah. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, yeah. I need to change this a little bit. Basically, I have to say, if I don't get an exact match, so this is the exact match case here, right? Exact match. If I don't, then I need to like clean up my op. So I'll say, you know, if, yeah, I'll change this around. I'll say if it starts with L, we chop off the L. Else, elif, the Actually, yeah, I want to do this. If the op, how does this work again? Find, I want to remove anything that, after the slash. If I find and if I don't have it, -1. Okay. So if index is not equal to -1, then we want op to be equal to everything up until the index. Is that right? So like a up until 4, let's say. Yeah. So here we'll say remove slash whatever. Here we'll say remove L in first position for long instructions. Okay, and then once we've done that, now we can look it up. Oh, and I'm missing the part where, okay, I've already tried chopping off the last character. And if I didn't find it, it's been chopped off. Yeah, but that's not good. I need to chop it off again, because I have some of these long ones. So I kind of need to like repeat this. Should I just always chop it off? Yeah, maybe I'll just, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then chop off last character in case it's a register name. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about this. I might have to do this conditionally. Like if I don't find it, then try this. Yeah. Okay, so now that I've done all that, now I can do another lookup. Okay, so right now I'm only going to print when the results of finding through having done these 3 operations, just to see if this actually does something. Okay, so what did that net me? Let's see. Okay, so I got all the ones where chopping off the last character worked, but I don't see the long ones in here. Sorry about that sound effect. Let's see if I can mute this. Okay. Put a breakpoint here, put a breakpoint here. Let's just see what we get. Okay, so here I have one where it was LSL. So now it's SL. Yeah, but see, that's not it. I can't do that. Yeah, that's dumb. That's an actual valid instruction. Maybe these long versions should just Maybe I'll just do those manually, I guess. I don't know. I know what it is. It's because I need to like try things in iterations. Yeah. Yeah, what I need to do, I need to like do this in a loop. You know, like while it hasn't been found or something like that, or no. Like different tries, yeah. Okay, let's just try this for now. So while true, and no. Try is equal to 0. No, I can't call it try. Do this. So while this is the case, and I'll say if t is equal to 0, we'll just leave op alone. This is the case where we want to try, we want to see if we get an exact match. Elif t is equal to 1. In this case, we want to remove the slash. If we find it. Elif t is equal to 2. We'll try chopping off the last character in case it's a register name. And then finally, if it starts, we'll do the removing the L. So this way, any instruction that starts with L, and it's supposed to start with L, we will have found it in an earlier try. This is kind of like a last resort. If we haven't found it by now, then most likely it's a long version. Okay, and then at this point, we can just look for the result. And I need a case that breaks me out, because if I hit 4, then I got to get out of this loop. This while loop here. I mean, I could probably just use a bool or whatever. For now, this is good. Else not found is equal to false. And in fact, I guess I don't really need that. I guess what I can do instead is I can just say, if I ever reach 4, found is equal to false, and then I break. Yeah. Take all this out, or at least comment it all out. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So first try, leave it alone. So we come down here and, oh, this is not actually lined up. Okay. And then we look for it. I don't even have code to look for it, so that's not going to help much. That's it. So here we look for op in its current form. So in the first try we leave it alone, we look for it. If we find it, okay, if we do find it, I also need to break. If we don't find it, Then we try this one. We remove the slash if we find it. So I guess I'm repeating lookups even if this doesn't actually happen. So I guess I could, yeah, I could do this. Else continue, else continue. Okay. Not that it really would make a big difference, but does this even work? I have an else somewhere. Oh yeah, and here too. Okay, I'm not printing anything, so that's not going to work. So these are the ones I will find now. Okay, so I think what's happening is I think it's breaking out way too early. I think it's breaking out of the outer loop and not my inner one. Yeah. Oh. I didn't increment t anywhere. Wow. Okay, so let's add some watches here. Op value t, okay. So t plus 1. Now we try looking for this. Oh no, see, this doesn't work. Okay, let's just remove these continues because I need to get to the bottom where I do a t plus 1. Honestly, I should just replace this with an actual loop for t goes from in range. Yeah, that would make way more sense. Let's do that. T in range 0 to 5. Take this out. Okay, so let's move our breakpoints and see what we get. Aha! Well, this looks pretty good. So now we're finding LSL, we're finding the ones with the slashes in them, and are we finding the long branches and all that? Let's see. Not so sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So LBR, LBH. So do I even have these ones? What are these? What do I have that's long? LBHI, LBA, LBLS. Huh. So actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll swap this, and I should chop off the last character after trying to remove this. Yeah, we'll swap 3 and 2. Now we'll see. There we go. I've got my long ones. I think this here has given me the most results. Looks pretty good. So let's see what it did not, what failed to be found. And I'm just going to delete all this code here because I don't care. We're in pretty good shape. Really? Oh, yeah. Probably should print instead of doing nothing. Okay, so this is what's not found now. Oh, and then I've got the opposite problem. The cases where removing the last letter would have worked for removing the L. What I'm wondering is, do I need this to remain persistent? Like that, do I need op to actually change for each iteration, or should it be just like a temporary thing? Like if I went like, you know, op2, op2, op2 here, and then I looked for op2 instead, and here op2 equals to op. And that looks a bit more interesting. I only missed a few. I think this is good enough. These few, I'm going to fix them up myself. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. So we do this. And now we have all of this glorious description, finally. So actually what I'll do is, I'd like to put this in my table, but it's kind of separated into 3 parts. So if I want to do this, I got to go from 0 to like 0xff. Okay, you know what I'll do is I'll do it in Notepad++ here. And then this is 21 until this FF here. Okay. And what I really want to do is I want to take, actually I'll do that cut after, so I'll do this here. Take all of this, cut it, and let's put it inside. And let's introduce a quote here, and replace this with this. Why is this smaller than what I had before? Oh, okay. I think I did a paste. Okay, I'll just redo that. Okay, so let's say I grab all of this. Alright, let's do that again. So, no, my copy paste is not working. Can't select all in the output. It's kind of weak. Really? Come on. I can't actually select in my debug console here more than what we see on a page. But I thought I had it before. Copy all? Copy all. Okay. Alright, that looks right. Okay, good. So now, grab all of this. Put it inside. Introduce a quote at the beginning here. And replace this with that. And now I should have what I want. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of replacing what I have in my code with this updated version of the table. Yeah, I'm going to have to add in here const char star description. Do the next part. And the last part. Okay. And now I just need to fix those few that were not properly set. I had a nice list before when I was printing the not found alone. Let's do that again. Oh, that's funny, because I'm parsing the actual file that I'm putting this in, so it's not working anymore. That's okay. I'm just going to take a look here for all the not founds. Yeah. I need to look at this one. Illegal, illegal. So I mean, when it says illegal, it should just say illegal on the same line. So. It's like most of them. Okay, not this one. F3. That's illegal, illegal. Oops. Reset not. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to this one. Illegal, 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 illegal. Alright. Let's just replace all of the ones that say illegal. Okay, so I got all the illegal ones. And now, let's look for not found again. So page 1 and page 2, actually these will never really show up, so I mean, okay, I'll replace those later with like not applicable or something instead of not found. Okay, here. So LSLA, so this is logical shift left A, is that what that is? Oops. Yeah, it's logical shift left, that's all. Oh, I see. It's kind of like logical or arithmetic shift left accumulator. That's it. Just looking at the other ones, it always says accumulator when it's for the accumulator. In this case it's B. And I want the same thing up here. Okay. So here, LBHS, what's that again? Branch if lower, same. I must have BHS up here. Yeah, branch if higher or same. Branch if higher, same. This is probably branch if lower or same. Or just, oh no, sorry, branch if lower, right. SWI. What is SWI? Is it not in my table? Not this table. Software interrupt 2. So there's software interrupt 2, and software interrupt 3. Software interrupt 1. Okay, so I just didn't detect it properly. Okay. Next, not found. Okay, great. So these are really just not applicable. Whoops. Don't know what happened there. Not applicable. Let's just do that. And I have, I think, one more of these. Okay, what's this reset here? Zero x3e. Let me look in the doc, in the PDF file, if it has anything about this instruction. Found one hit somewhere on this page. Oh no, 3. So on this opcode table, it's putting mul and then nothing. I don't even know where I got this reset from. I must have gotten it from somewhere. Here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone, or put like not applicable. Don't know. So now I should be able to build my game. Yeah, everything builds. And of course, the next part is to actually make use of this. Which I'm still not sure how to do yet, but I can do that next time. For now, at least I can get this committed. Let's look at the diff. See what I did. Oh, I put tabs everywhere here. I didn't actually want that. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, that's better. Okay, looks good. Awesome. So what I'm thinking is that in my debugger, I'll add like some instruction, like, I don't know, desc for describe or something, or def for definition. I don't know yet. I gotta think of it. But and like if I pass it no parameters, it will describe the current instruction that we're pointing at, or I can give it a name and it'll look it up and give me the description. Or another thing I was thinking is maybe I could just like put it in the comments, you know, like if I run my debugger, but it might get really noisy or long, the lines, but if I step, see right now I output information in my comment section here that's generally useful because it helps me to understand, you know, like what the effective address that was computed is. I'm thinking, do I really want to put maybe another column here of what the instruction means? Maybe. I mean, I guess that would be the simplest thing I could try. I could try it, see what it looks like. But for now, let me just get this committed. So this all looks good. So I'll stage that. And I'll say add descriptions to the opcode table. Add opcode descriptions. I guess that's good enough. I'll add descriptions to the opcode table. So commit and push. cool. So let's see if I can make use of that. So we open the debugger. So what is it again that I have this function called disassemble op. Yeah, I'm trying to think, does it make sense? Yeah, okay, so let's say, okay, disassemble op. So what am I doing in there? I get to the bottom, and I have my instructions, and I have my comment, and then I return all three, and then here's where I do the printout. Okay, so I need to be able to look it up. So I know here I have this, the instruction itself. Do I have that information here? Like, did I look it up and get the CPU op? That's what I want to know. I have the registers, the state of the registers, and I have the memory bus and the symbol table. I'm putting the PC here. I think I'm doing the work of reading the instruction inside the disassembled op. Okay, yeah. And then I get it like this, and I use it inside this function. So I'd have to like kind of do it again, which kind of sucks. So maybe I won't do it on the outside here, or I would have to return that information. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe for now I'll just try and put it in the comment block, because I think that would be like the simplest thing I can do. Okay, I have comment in here, so all of these kind of add to the comment, or set the comment actually. Append symbol names to known addresses. And here, before we return, I'll basically append to the comment here. So to do that, I really need to be able to look up, because I have here a CPU opcode. So this is basically what I need to be able to go and look up. No, I mean, sorry, I have the CPU op. I have it. I have everything I need. The description is right there. What am I saying? I don't need to do any lookup. It's already done. So that's cool. So, what if I just did this? Plus equals to maybe quote the string. Let's try that. Simplest change of all. I think it's not going to be happy because I think it's because it doesn't like the plus. Yeah, 2 pointers. Turn one of these into a string, and I think it will cascade. Perfect. Doesn't look amazing. This is why I kind of wanted to put it in its own column. So what I could do is I have here comment. I'll do this. I'll add a description, hex instruction to assemble, and I'll return the description as a string. So I'll just add it here, CPU op.description. So I'll just return it. And in print op, when I get this back, I've got this description. So now I can do my kind of formatting that I was thinking of doing. Although I wasn't actually bounding how long these were, the comments, but I guess I could. Let's say I give the comments 30 characters. Try that. Is there another color I can use? Got yellow, aqua green. Let's see what light purple looks like. And here we'll just put the description. Yeah, it looks not bad, although, yeah, maybe 30 is not enough. I know I have this huge gap here, but there's a reason for that. And actually, even these will get bumped no matter what I do, because when I have this feature to load symbols. I can try it right away. Full file path. No, non-internal. Looks like I lost my file that I had, but I have here a file containing the BIOS in BIOS source here, Vectrex Inc. So I added this feature to load this file, right? So it helps a lot when debugging. And now I get like these extra parts, like these names in here when it matches an address that it recognizes. And so when that happens, it makes for much longer looking. Basically, it messes up with the columns. You know what I'll just do? I'll just make the columns much wider. Who cares if it's long? You have to use a scroll bar, or it'll spill over to the next line. That's alright. I mean, it's just for debugging purposes, and maybe what I can do is I can add a feature of whether or not to show it. So if I don't want it, we don't show it. Simple as that. So let's give this like 40. See what that looks like. So load symbols. I think I lost my path. Yeah, see, that's not so bad. Every once in a while it's a little too long, which is fine. What I would like to do though is put a space, because I realized, oh, that's it, I was missing a space here. Let's try that. So we load symbols. So that's it. And when it's too long, I can just stretch this out. So colorful. Bit test accumulator. Yeah, see, that's kind of cool. And I know if I do this, and I now have an unhandled operation NOP, which is no operation. And when I look back on these instructions before, store user stack pointer, decrement accumulator, branches plus, it's nice. And every once in a while it gets a little bump, but that's okay. And if I don't do the load symbols, then it's pretty much going to be nicely formatted, because then I don't really have like long variable names showing up. I like this. This is cool. You know, eventually I'll actually know all these instructions, so I won't need the help of the description, but this is part of my learning what these instructions mean. Store index register, yeah. Awesome. So next time I work on this, I'll be able to I'll just keep implementing CPU instructions, and with the help of the descriptions, it'll help me clarify what's going on and understand the code some more. So let me commit this as well. So what is this? This is debugger, make debugger, output, opcode descriptions. When disassembling. Commit, push, and that's it. So I think I'm going to call it a night. So thanks for those of you who have been watching. And yeah, join me next time, and I'll continue to plug away at the Vectrex emulator. Starting to get really close to finishing all these CPU instructions. There are not too many left. Last time I checked, I was at around 60%, but the thing is that I realized that when I'm checking these, you know, it's not like one more instruction moves the bar just a little, because a lot of these instructions are repeated in the table. So I would need to figure out like uniquely how many instructions are left, but it's a bit more complicated. So, but the point is, I get the feeling like it won't be long before I'm done implementing all these instructions. Then I need to, there's still a few things to do for the CPU. I know I need to handle interrupts correctly, which is going to be a bit more challenging. And then after that I can move on to implementing the VIA chip for rendering, then do input and audio, so lots of cool stuff coming up. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you next time.